I don't know what to call myself.
Hi, my name is Maddie.
Yeah, okay. Can we like keep that? I want that to legitimately be. Okay. So I decided every month on the 26th that I will be making a video on this channel and I'll be making something. So I've decided that because recently my only job is watching children, since I babysit, I would share 3 weird events, plus a kind of what I thought was cute, but now that I read it over, it sounds really, really creepy. So number 1, I called it Here's My Poop. So while I was babysitting for my friend's parents, which I've done quite a bit this summer, their youngest, who was 4, ran off into the bathroom while we were watching TV in the basement. Now on that day, they had a cleaning lady over, that's why we were downstairs, and I can only assume they don't go down there often because they're redecorating and there's crap everywhere. A few minutes later, the 4-year-old came out waddling, under around his ankles. He gave me a smile and said, "I go poop. You wipe my bum?" I laughed and led him back into the bedroom and ripped off a piece of... Bedroom? Whoa! Whoa! Okay! What just happened? I laughed and led him into the bedroom and ripped... Fuck! What? I laughed and led him... I laughed and let him in... Ah!
I'm crying.
Stop! I laughed and led him back into the bathroom and ripped off a piece of toilet paper. I handed it to him and said, "No, buddy, you have to do it." He grabbed the paper and wiped his butt, saying, "Okay." Then oddly enough, he tried to hand me the poopy toilet paper to flush. I ended up telling him to do it, and he did. Thankfully. That was like the hardest sentence I've ever had to say, like in my entire life.
Oh my god, I literally cried.
Number 2, harmful excitement. In my many times of babysitting, I found out that the older one is a little bit of a jerk. But that's because little kids are still learning, and this kid is good. However, I find that sometimes after they come home, and just as I'm about to leave, this kid just springs up out of nowhere and somehow manages to hurt himself. I'm about to leave, just as I'm about... However, I find that sometimes after they come home, as I'm about to leave, this kid just springs up out of nowhere and somehow manages to hurt himself. Like for instance, when his older sister, whom I'm friends with, came home and the kid just jumps out of the rocking chair he's in and runs around the island in the middle of the kitchen and smashes his toe into the leg of the chair, like... Okay. Another time was when the grandfather came to pick up the 3 of us, me and the boys, so I could be driven home, and the older one dove into the concrete steps, scraping his knees, and starts wailing. Surprisingly enough, the grandfather was nonchalant about it. Key number 3. Oh my god.
What?
That was attractive. Grabby hands. I haven't met a lot of affectionate children in my 17 years of being on this earth. However, the little 4-year-old that I watch is very affectionate. Some of the things he likes to do includes rubbing my arm when I'm reading to him, running up and squeezing my arm while gritting his teeth, then quickly running off, and asking for kisses regardless of the situation. For example, the stub toe incident. When his older brother was on the floor, screaming and crying while holding his toes, the little munchkin runs up to me, hugs my leg, and looks up at me with the most innocent look, asking, "Kiss?" I gave him a strange look and patted him on the head, telling him that now was not the time, and to ask his sister. I was just trying to get his brother to stop screaming. Mr. Dino. One time, while the boys were playing outside, I decided to blow up one of the pool toys for them to play with when they got back inside. The youngest loves dinosaurs, so of course it was a T-Rex toy. They came inside right as I finished, and the 4-year-old became so happy that he took the toy from me. Running off to his room. I took this as an opportunity to put him down for his nap before he goes to bed obediently. I sound like such a child rapist. Before he goes to bed obediently, he has me read books to him. He laid down and hugged the blow-up toy, but I knew he wouldn't go down if it was trying.
Hug the blow-up toy.
Stop. Yeah, I'm not even disabled anymore. He laid down and hugged the toy, but I know he wouldn't go down if it was taking up most of the room on his bed. I put the T-Rex on one of the plastic chairs and placed it beside his bed. The kid got up and sat beside me as I read, occasionally reading along. He makes me read the same 4 stories anyways. He stopped me on a page telling me that Thomas is his favorite, and that Mr. Don...
You good?
I think Mr. Dino's onto me right now. He stopped me on a page telling me that Thomas is his favorite. Train. Damn it. Buck. Can't read. Anyways. He stopped me on a page telling me that Thomas is his favorite train, and that Mr. Dino loves Thomas too. Now, he keeps Mr. Dino in the chair in the corner of his room. Every day. Thank you for watching. If you'd like, no pressure, like and subscribe. Leave a comment maybe, saying something. I hope you come back every 26th to come see me. Well, you won't come see me, you'll just see me.
Okay, now do the outro. Yeah.
Okay, click here for...
Click here for last week's video.
Click here for last week's video, and click here for her kawaii kawaii
Vlog.
vlog.
Vlog. Do that last part again. Do here and here again.
What the kawaii kawaii what?
Vlog. Series.
Vlog series?
Yeah.
Do you live a kawaii kawaii life?
A cute, scary life? Yes.
I'm gonna punch you. Click here for her previous video, and click here for her kawaii kawaii vlog. Go to bed time.
Peace.